Thanks for watching ERi-TV, dear viewers. Welcome to our news broadcast. First, a quick look at the major headlines tonight. Agricultural research centers contributing in boosting agricultural production. Material support to families of martyrs. China's Communist Party endorses Xi Jinping's core leadership. India rocket puts 36 internet satellites into orbit. In our domestic news, agricultural research and extension centers in Golij subzone reported that it is significantly contributing in boosting agricultural production. Mr. Tsagai Burhane, head of the Hal Agricultural Research Center, said that the objective of the research conducted at the center is to introduce disease-resistant and improved crops that adapt to the climate of the areas, pointing out that the basic factor for conducting research and experiment is to develop agricultural production, both in quality and quantity. Mr. Burhane Takhlit, head of the College Agricultural Research, said that the research being carried out at Aghlalat and Gurjaf research centers also include development of improved dairy cows as well as animal fodder, and so far encouraging results has been registered, indicating that the main mission of the agricultural research and extension centers is to introduce improved crops as well as animal fodder to farmers. Mr. Desi Mikhail, administrator of the Golij subzone, called for more efforts for better outcome. The farmers on their part expressed that the improved crop seeds have huge acceptance by the farmers and called for carrying out research on weeds that are inflicting damage on their crops. The Ministry of Labour and Social Welfare branch in Haggaz subzone extended material support to families of martyrs and foster families in the subzone. According to Ms. Fatna Haj Umar, head of the office branch in the subzone, school material support has been extended to 150 disadvantaged students and other materials to 80 members of the National Association of Intellectual and Developmental Disability. Ms. Fatna went on to say that in the past 10 months, over 800,000 nakfa has been distributed to 1,712 families of martyrs, and 136,000 nakfa contributed by nationals from the diaspora has been distributed to 32 foster families. Ms. Fatna also said that financial support has been extended to foster families that have been previously rehabilitated, with small-scale trade and training program will be organized in the near future. The beneficiary families on their part commended the support that are being provided to them by the government and the public, and further called for the extension of cooperation from all administrations at all levels. Announcement from the Ministry of Health. 2 patients have been diagnosed positive for COVID-19 in tests carried out today at testing station in the central region. On the other hand, 2 patients who have been receiving medical treatment in hospital in the central region have recovered fully and have been discharged from the facility. The total number of recovered patients has accordingly increased to 10,080, while the number of deaths stands at 103. The total number of confirmed cases in the country to date has increased to 10,187. Ministry of Health, Asmara, 24 October 2022. Those are domestic news. Please stay tuned now for the international right after the short break. China's Communist Party on Saturday endorsed Xi Jinping's core position in the country's leadership, all but assuring he will be handed an unprecedented third term in power. The largely 2,300 party delegates was with the Xi determined to avoid any surprise as he enshrines his leadership for the next 5 years. This will allow Xi to sail through a third term as China's president, due to be announced during the government's annual legislative session in March. India's space agency says its rocket has successfully put 36 internet satellites onto orbit for UK-based satellite company OneWeb after months of delay due to the war in Ukraine. The mission, part of a commercial arrangement between New Space India Limited, a government-run firm, and OneWeb, was announced successful by the Indian Space Research Organization, the ISRO, earlier on Sunday. This 14th launch of OneWeb satellite relies on India's heaviest rocket normally reserved for government spacecraft. OneWeb launched its first satellite in 2019. Despite this year's disruption, the British company said it remains on track to activate global coverage next year with a planned constellation of 648 satellites. It is already providing services in the northernmost parts of the altitudes. Now a recap of tonight's headlines. Agricultural Research Center contributing in boosting agricultural production. Material support to families of martyrs. China's Communist Party endorses Xi Jinping's core leadership. India rocket puts 36 internet satellites into orbit. Those are news. It is good night from us.